do that gear. Nice. And welcome to the Phil Cockram channel, viewers. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. It helps this channel grow, and it helps me bring you these great videos that we all love. So on today's show, we finally got the maiden flight here of the AVIOS Spitfire 1.5 meter Mark 4, 5B. All ready to go. Going to come up behind it here. The wind's actually coming from the other way, but it's died right down, so we got more room this way. I can see a bit better. All right, let's go. We're up in the air. Looks okay. A little nose heavy, but I knew that from the CG that I set up, so that's alright. Always move the battery back. Can't move it any more forward though. And it's all the way up there, right on it, right? So alright. So I'm just set for 5 minutes because we don't know what kind of flight times we can get. I think it's a little bit longer, so let's do that gear. I didn't have any flaps on for that takeoff there either. Like I said, it was against the little bit of wind that we have. But I've seen this plane take off before. I know it kind of takes off pretty easy, right? You know, you do have 6S on it, right? So I'm going to put a click of flaps on. We'll see how it behaves. So that's takeoff flaps. It really, well, I would say, yeah, it slowed it down. Give it some more lift. I don't have those cannons on the front because I didn't quite finish my magnetic mount thing. Well, it's not be a big deal for the maiden flight there, right? And we'll have to try and figure out some way of fitting the GPS in here. There's not much room. That would be a small little niggle about this thing. They didn't give you a whole lot of space to put your receiver and stuff there, and they kind of could have. They could have just like extended the little tray thing that they have in there for the servos, right? If they had to push that back or push the battery tray back a little bit bigger, right? I even took my time and leveled the plane nice before doing the setup there and everything, just to make sure, you know, it was good. And yeah, I mean, other than it being a tiny bit nose heavy, and I could trim it, and you know, but I'm going to just move the battery back a little tiny bit. Next flight. This is a 4000 Spectrum Smart in here. It's one of the lightest 4000 6S's that you can get. It's a little bit lighter than the other ones I have are HRBs, and I know that they're a little bit heavier. So now that I know how the CG is, because they give you a big range on this plane, like 15 centimeters, right? So it was even tiniest bit nose heavy at the front mark, right? But flat. But at the back mark, it was definitely nose heavy, right? So now I know how the plane is and whatever. And you can see it flies very flat here, especially when I'm on the throttle, right? Like there's you know, and probably a few clicks on the, oh, we still got those flaps on. Probably a few clicks on the elevator would do it, right? But so there's full throttle. He's a big bird. So that's about it for our timer, guys. get that gear down. We're definitely gonna have to land from this way, but I feel her out and do a pass here. Put full flaps on. Come around again. You can even see the shadow of this plane. I can't see it too good. I really can't see that too good there. I'm gonna come around this way. It's the sun. Even though I'm facing it this way, I can see the plane a bit better. Right, so. Oh, not a good landing. I'm sure it's okay, but not a good landing. Okay, so not the greatest landing. I was way off to the kind of one side, and then I was standing right there. And, you know, lesson learned. But it was a good flight, and everything seemed to go okay. Right, we'll adjust that CG up there and all that stuff. Oh, a little too far. Okay, so that's the maiden flight of the AVIOS Supermarine Spitfire Mkvb. Beautiful plane, flies nice. It's our show for you today, folks. Love and peace from Canada, and we are YouTube. Okay, so that was a full 5 minutes. And I'd messed around some stuff on that battery too, and it got 60% in it. So, and you can see I'm all the way forward, so I can come back quite a bit there. But that's my receiver right there, right? You know, I don't have a whole lot of room, but and I think maybe a 5000 could sit sideways in it too. We'll see. So that's it.